Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Total Biscuit of the WoW podcast, Blue Please, on CynicalBrit.com, here with another short while that Ashara Goblin video uploads, and my lag is ridiculous, as you can see down there. So I joined a mighty guild, and it goes by the name of Tesco Car Insurance. You'll see that it now pops up on my reputation screen. That's unusual, isn't it? Well, there's a reason for that. I'm currently neutral with Tesco Car Insurance, and I can also apparently go to war with Tesco Car Insurance. I'm fairly sure that's not supposed to be there. I don't know if you can PvP your own guild using that, but I do need to check that out at some point when folks are around to do it. So, here's the new guild screen, and you can see there we've got a level 1 Horde guild out of a max of 25, and that's our XP bar. We can gain experience through a variety of different tasks, and doing so unlocks perks. Our first perk is Fast Track, 5% increase on XP from completing quests and killing mobs. Each individual member of the guild also has their own guild reputation, which goes up when you help the guild with various things like doing PvP battles, crafting, raiding, all that kind of stuff. The difference between guild reputation and guild experience is that it's bound to your character specifically, and you require a higher reputation in order to get guild rewards, which can be various things including tabards, mounts, and all that kind of thing. That's not in the beta yet. You can see it's grayed out. You'll note this is very useful right here. There's now a guild professions tab which will tell you who's got what and what level. I believe you can also see the things that they have available as well, their crafting recipes list, which is extremely handy. Now, let's have a look at the full perk list and what's available when you level up your guild. There's some pretty impressive stuff. So we'll start off with Mr. Popularity at level 3. Rep increased by 5% across the board. Very nice indeed. Now, the next one is Blizzard's take on guild tax. Now, what this does is it generates an extra 5% money from looting enemies, and it then puts that directly into the guild bank. So, extra cash coming out of literally nowhere. An upgrade to Fast Tracks there at level 5, and at rank 6, you've got Reinforced. That's 5% less durability loss when you die. That's nice. I don't think anyone's going to really complain about that. Rank 7, Hasty Hearth. This is very cool indeed. What this does is it reduces the cooldown of your Hearthstone by 15 minutes. So right now it's at 30, so 15-minute Hearthstones if you get to rank 7 with your guild. Bear in mind these are all accessible dependent on guild level and not your guild reputation. Reinforced rank 2 there at level 8, so that's 10% less dura loss. Very nice indeed. And number 9 is where things start to get interesting. The duration of buffs from all guild cauldrons and feasts increased by 50%. Now feasts isn't such a big deal, but cauldrons, they're going to be putting cauldrons in the game which are basically giant flasks that everyone can drink. Mobile banking right there at level 10. It brings your guild bank. And it's got an hour cooldown. Very handy for raiding. Mr. Popularity rank 2 there. 10% increase on rep. And at number 12, you've got increases honor points gained by 5% with honorable mention. Alright, let's scroll down and see the next part of this. This is going to be great for anyone that likes doing their professions. Working overtime, it increases the chance to gain a skill increase from trade skills by 10%. If you're going to be crafting anything, you're going to want to be in a guild that is level 13 at least. It's good stuff. Quicken the Dead. This is nice too for those who wipe, and let's face it, we all do. You get extra health and mana back when you're rezzed by a guildmate, and when you're dead, you get 100% boosted movement speed. That's great for corpse running, but it doesn't work in battlegrounds and arenas, so the PvP guys don't have to worry about that. Cash flow at rank 2 there, 10% goes directly to the guild bank, and bear in mind that's generated on top of what you were earning already. This is fairly underwhelming. At level 16, your guild mail now arrives instantly if it's sent to a guildmate. That should be in the game already. Everyone's a hero at rank 17. Increases heroism points gained by 5%. Heroism points are a new currency that replaced the current badge system. Honorable mention, that's rank 2, 10% increase in honor. And Happy Hour, this is awesome. It increases the number of flasks that you gain from using a flask cauldron by 100%. So yes, there will be flask cauldrons in Cataclysm, and they are going to be the gold standard by the looks of it for guild raiding. Level 20 gets you a summon for everyone in the raid. It's on a 2-hour cooldown, 6-second cast, and funnily enough, it doesn't mention whether or not it works in battlegrounds. Interesting stuff. Chug-a-Lug rank 2. Duration of buffs from all guild cauldrons and feasts increased by 100%. Don't really get the feasts part, but the cauldrons, that's going to be a big deal, because of course that affects flasks as well. Now, do you have a gathering profession? You're going to love Bountiful Bags. It increases the quantity of materials gained from all gathering professions, including disenchanting, by 15%. That is wonderful. That's a very high up ability there in the guild leveling system. Bartering, a little bit underwhelming for this level. Vendor prices reduced by 5% across the board. Have to wonder if it also stacks with best deals anywhere with the goblins. Everyone's a hero rank 2. That's heroism points gained, increased by 10%. And the final ability, available at level 25, which by the looks of it is going to take a long time to get to. That's Mass Resurrection. Brings all dead party and raid members back to life with 35 health and 35 mana. And you can't use it while in combat. So it's a wipe recovery tool, and it doesn't look like it's got a cooldown on it. No more corpse running, guys. That sounds pretty good to me. Now, that was a quick look at the current state of the guild leveling system within Cataclysm. I'd like to just say a few words about it, if you don't mind, and if you do, well, turn the damn video off. So, to me, guilds have always been a really important part of the game. It's the only time I ever play the game. If I'm not in a guild, I just don't play. Solo play and pug play has never been of any interest to me whatsoever. And last time I checked, it was a massively multiplayer online role-playing game, and it's designed to be played with other people as opposed to on your own. The guild experience has always been much, much more enjoyable. As far as I'm concerned, even though I'm not a massive fan of this implementation, I preferred the talent system that they showed at BlizzCon 2009. They scrapped that. They said that it was unbalanced. They said that they didn't want so much power in the hands of guild leaders, which seems to be ridiculous to me. But anyway, I did a full rant on this in my podcast, and I'm sure you can find that over on cynicalbrit.com. But what I do want to say is anything that encourages guild play is a good thing. Wrath has done so much to take away from the value of the guild and encourage pug play, and it's not a healthy way to play. It's not the most enjoyable way to play. If people want to play suboptimally, let them do it, but absolutely reward people who are willing to work with others and engage in the social aspect of the game, which, to me, is the most fun aspect of the game. So yeah, that's a look at it, and it looks great. Looking forward to being in a guild, looking forward to leveling that up, and I will, of course, show you what the rewards are once they're implemented into the beta. My name's been Total Biscuit, this has been another short, and I shall see you next time.